All right, all right. Welcome to another episode of the Black Thought Podcast, Healing for the Soul. I'm glad that you all could join me on today. I am here with my boy, my brother, one of my hearts here. CJ, tell the people what's up.
Your was good. Y'all don't know me. I know y'all.
So, y'all, so far we have had a good bit of conversations, and today I wanted to kind of just have a open heart moment. So, y'all, I want y'all to sit back, follow us here. We're gonna go on a little journey. If you heard part one of Open and Honest, part two is really gonna put you on your ass. So I just want you to
Oh
sit with
yeah,
me
this
here.
might be good. They gonna love this one.
So, CJ, how have you been?
Man, I can't even lie, bro. I've been good. I can't even lie.
So, me and CJ, y'all, we had a conversation, and in the idea of doing this and planning for this, I told him I wanted to have a conversation. This conversation, believe it or not, I've been wanting to do this conversation for maybe a couple years now. Couple years.
About two.
Yeah, about two. And this conversation isn't a bad one, but it's a conversation I think honestly has been needed for a while now. Um,
Something
so
that we haven't been able to expand on.
yeah, we really haven't been able to have that time to really sit and talk, just life circumstances. But me and CJ, if y'all don't know, we've been stuck for how long now?
Since sixth
Sixth
grade.
grade.
Miss Kilgore class.
Yeah,
Right next to each other.
Baby, yeah. For how long now? 10.
What, high school, what, middle school or high school, what, 7 years?
Yeah.
What, 21? So about since
It's been a minute.
Yeah,
It's been a
over
minute.
10.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Going on 15 probably.
It's been a minute. And we curse each other out like cat and dogs. Every it's not bad, every other day. But we never let anybody come in between that. And so we went through middle school, on up through high school, then college happened, and then
Life.
Life. I remember after college, after I left to go and after you left to go, we each went through our own individual moments and times, and we went through our own individual things. I guess my first question to you would be, what did it feel like after high school, now transitioning into college? What was that like for you?
For me, it was for me. So if anybody know me, I'm a military child. So it's like, my mom, like she is very protective. I wasn't able to go anywhere in high school. Like if I had went anywhere, you gotta be back by 12. And you know us, shit just getting popping at 12. So for me going to college, it was picking a place where I could be far enough away from them to where I had my own freedom. So going to Miami was the obvious choice for me, other than the bullshit ass teachers at Reed Ross. But going to Miami was a no brainer, especially once they said I could pay for it easily, nothing coming out of pocket. Yeah, that was a no brainer. So for me, I was just looking for freedom, like be my own man, learn how to be my own man. Felt like I was under my parents' wing for like 18 years.
So in going through that process and going through that transition and that time of you trying to figure out who you were, what were some roadblocks in that transition? Because as we went through, we all went through our own different things and different trials and all of that, and we know what hard things we went through coming out of high school. What was one of the toughest roadblocks you went through coming out of high school going into college?
Probably trying to be my own man. Like,
explain that.
Like we went to a small high school, so it's like everybody know you.
Yeah.
Like Marquise, you could goddamn vouch for this. Like if I walk in the Reed Ross right now, people still know me.
Yeah.
So it's like Reed Ross kind of made a different version. So now I'm going to a whole new city, let alone a whole new state with different people. Nobody from my city. Don't even know if it's people from North Carolina, period.
Yeah.
So I had to reinvent myself. So the hardest part was probably like trying to figure out how I was about to do that.
Yeah.
Was I going to still be the same Fayetteville nigga? Was I still going to be the same Chris that was in high school?
Yeah.
Or like, did anything change? But a lot of shit changed. Money was a roadblock. Women was a roadblock because I'm just now learning how to deal with women outside of high school because high school relationships is low key bullshit.
True.
But other than that, it was just money, women, making sure I did my own shit. Like responsibility was a big one. Like I was not responsible. Like bro, I would call you early as fuck in the morning.
Yeah.
What you doing, Chris? Smoking. You going to class? Probably not.
Yeah. I mean, we all went through that transition because I know for myself, if it felt like it was about to rain, I wasn't going to nobody's class. So I get it. I definitely understand. My in-law over here is laughing. I'm so serious. I wasn't about to. If it looked like God was about to let it shower, I wasn't going.
See, you felt like it was about to shower. I felt like I was in the sun. I'm in the sun in Miami. Literally, I can wake up to sunny days, women in bikinis, weed, wherever the fuck is that good food.
Yeah,
we got celebrities coming to the campus every fucking day. Yeah, we got people emails talking about. I'll never forget the email everybody on campus got for when DJ Khaled did his Gold Slugs video. For those who don't know, it was DJ Khaled, Jeremiah, Chris Brown, Future, and I think somebody else. But they did part of the video at Finger Lickens, which was legit like 2 blocks away from campus. Like, when I say we are in the sun and they giving us opportunities to go deal with shit, like, you can't think nothing bad is going to come from this. I'm going to class where my professors got NBA championship rings. Other class fashion designers got they awards put up and stuff like that. So it's like you living in a place where it's like can't nothing go wrong.
So for those that don't know the backstory, we went from literally being
the nerds
around each other every day.
The nerds of the group to the cool kids.
Yeah. And then that transition of trying to find yourself in high school and still being around each other every day, all day.
Not having niggas.
Now, this person is this place, this person is this place, this person is all the way over here. It became a big transition because, I'm used to looking to my left. There's one. To my right, there's the other.
Especially when it came to school. Yeah. Because if it went in high school, if one was fucked up, more likely everybody was fucked up in the same class. So when it took one person to be like, all right, it's time to get on our shit. Well, that shit backtracked to everybody else. Like, it went around the whole circle. Like, either you was going to copy the work or you was going to do the work. Now it's like, I'm by myself. At least all my niggas are in the same state. I'm by myself. Now, granted, to my sister, Jada, she did whatever she could to keep me head on, but she was dealing with her own stuff. She's also the same position to me, by herself, and from Fayetteville in Miami. So it's like...
So when you say you were by yourself, what did that exactly feel like? Being, when you say I'm here by myself, yeah, there's still somebody that's there from Fayetteville, but still.
Funny thing is, I didn't feel that until I got back here.
Why?
Because you're in, like I said, I had to create my own image. Like, all right, so Johnson and Wells was split up into 3 trimesters. So you had one trimester. That first trimester, easy classes. It's you're a freshman. It's your orientation classes, it's your math classes, and your writing classes. That's it. So first trimester, I'm straight. Going to class. That first trimester is me. I'm not doing nothing because I'm a new person to this city. At the most, I'm walking down the street to get me some food at a place I don't even know. No, that's it. Now, coming in the second trimester, I'm known a little bit. I'm known to be in the basketball gym playing basketball. I'm known to be with this group of people smoking weed. I'm known to be in the cafeteria at this time with this group of people. Like, you start to get known. Like, and for me, I started to get known faster than I expected.
Mm.
So like it's like you one of the it's like a athlete. You the top athlete, but
Yeah.
that also makes you the top freshman walking into that school.
So do you think when you said I got known really fast, do you think getting known as fast as you got known, do you think that played a part into pressure?
Yeah. Looking back at it now, back then I didn't look at it as pressure.
Mm-hmm.
I just look at it like, oh, I'm about to either stun on them when I do this, or when I go to the court, oh, they gonna feel me tonight. Like back then, I didn't look at it as pressure. Now that I look at it, like reflecting back on it, yeah, it was pressure because I would wake up, and be like, what the fuck am I gonna put on just to go to a 30-minute class?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck type of shit is that? Like,
Yeah.
that's not me now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to something for 30 minutes, bitch. I'm going in sweatpants and slides if I can.
Yeah.
But now we grown. I'm in the corporate world. Can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm going to have to put on that tie and a dress-up shirt
Yeah.
for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So back then, I ain't look at it as pressure. Now, I'm like, yo, it wasn't pressure coming from them. It was the pressure I put on myself to keep that image that I felt that I was getting. I would walk down campus and people be like, yo, what up, Chris? I don't know you, bro.
Mm.
I don't know you. Or fashion designers coming to offer me walking their little fashion show they got going on. How the fuck do you know me?
Mm.
Or, nah, I just been seeing you around school. You dress nice. You hold yourself comfortable. Like, people be talking about you. So it's like, I came to you. So me, like, realizing it now, it's just like, I don't know what the fuck I was on. Like, I would just put so much pressure on myself to where when I got back, I was like, bro, I was really fucking alone. Like, a lot of them people only fuck with me because the shit I could bring them.
Mm. Hmm. So, okay, all right, Pastor. So, I'm a shift. I'm a shift. So, going through college and going through the whole process
Still
of
in college. I ain't done yet, y'all.
getting settled into college, you knew a lot of my struggles. For those that don't know, I deal with depression, deal with anxiety. So,
We all do.
going through that, you know that it was a lot on me at times, and you knew there were some times where I was really on the edge.
Mm-hmm.
So I know there were some moments where you yourself weren't really feeling your best. What do you think? And I'm not gonna put your business out there, but what do you think caused you to go into that place?
Disappointment. That's easy. I was disappointed in myself.
Why?
What am I to you? Like, when you see me, what do you see?
My brother. That's
Not
just me.
outside of that. Like,
Outside
as
of that.
as a student,
As a student.
like as a student in class working towards a goal,
Okay.
what do you see?
I always saw you as one that did very good on their work, put time and effort into their work, a lot more than me because I didn't care. But yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah.
now put it
just say
now put it towards now add in you're a military child.
Mm-hmm.
Military pays your school no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I went to Miami. They said you could go anywhere. I could have went to Hawaii if I wanted to. I just didn't think about it at the time. I should have went there. They don't. They got weed there, but I don't know if they had weed there at the time. That's the second thing.
Mm-hmm.
I've been under my parents for the longest, and I've been begging for them to let me go, like just loosen the string a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So once I realized,
got to scratch out. I heard my knee crack just now. Okay, go ahead.
like once I realized that I was disappointed in myself, it was legit when I got that letter sitting in the house, and I read it and said you cannot come back to Johnson and Wales. Da da da. I sat there and had to tell my parents that shit, and I was disappointed because I sat there and thought, I was like, everything was mapped out perfectly. Graduated high school, got into a good college, one of the best colleges that you could go for your field, which is sports event and entertainment marketing. Like, you're going to class with people who work for Miami Heat, the Miami Marlins, have been in the championship organizations. It's right there. And you fuck it up for what? For an image? For just the feeling? I don't. What?
Yo, we got in-law in the building too, y'all.
Wifey over there.
So let me ask you: when you say you fuck it up for an image, do you feel like just the image alone was the reason?
No, it was my irresponsibility. Like, I was not responsible. Like, I would fuck up money. Like, I'm getting paid 2 bands to go to school every month. How you fuck up 2 bands every month? One band going to the tuition, to the room and board. So I'm getting technically 1 band a month. As a college student, really, how do you fuck up 1 band a month? Us going through college, living on campus and off campus. How do you fuck up 1 band a month? And you're really not paying no bills if you're on campus. So how do I fuck up a band a month? That's where the disappointment came in me, because it's like, I wasn't raised this way. I was raised to do shit the right way. Like, you can attest for that. Like, out of everything, I don't understand why all my friends love my parents. I don't understand why, but y'all motherfuckers love them. I don't know if it's because of the way I came out or it's just the way they raised me. You wish they did certain shit that your people ain't do, but for some reason, I was disappointed because I know they were disappointed. It's like, they weren't disappointed in me because it's like, it's Chris, he 18. We know we coddled him as a kid. We know we spoiled him as a kid. We know he's going to fuck up. But for me, it's like, I ain't expecting to fuck up. This shit easy.
So, in going through all of that, and y'all, like I said, if you're just joining into the conversation, I have my brother here. And this is a conversation that, it's 2-3 years in the making?
Yep.
So a lot of this is the first I'm hearing it too. A lot of it I know, but a lot of it first I'm hearing. And not for any bad reason. It's just life happens. Sometimes you got to go through in order to get to the other side of things. So welcome to part 2 of Open and Honest. But I guess in hearing what you're saying, and this may help somebody else too. A lot of times, I always tell people things are ordained by time. Things are ordained by time.
It's supposed to happen.
Meaning that a lot of times we get things that are meant for us, but we get them at the wrong time.
Too early.
And a lot of times, not to preach or anything, but like I said, I'm gonna give it to you real. A lot of times I realized, and I had to learn this too along the way, is that a lot of times we pray to God for things, and it's the right prayer. It's the right time to pray it, but it's not the right time for us to receive it. We got to go through all of these different things in order to get to that point, in order for us to be ready.
You got to go through the bullshit.
Yeah. Because think about it. If you pray to God so much, God, I want this house, I want this house, I want this house, and you get that house, and it ain't the right time, you got all these issues with that house because it wasn't your right time. Or you pray, God, let me get this girl, let me get this girl, let me get this girl. God, let me get this man, you get this man, you get this man. God is sitting there watching you like, okay, well, you got him, but you wasn't ready for him. Okay. So a lot of things are ordained by time. So you may be hearing what he's saying and thinking, okay, damn, I'm going through that right now. I want to tell you timing. Be patient. Be patient in what it is that you're waiting on or that you're going through. Be patient because timing plays a part in everything. And when it came to what you were going through, I remember there were some times where I would come back to visit. And there were times where, when I come back to visit, I really come to see about 3.5 people. I try to get in and out.
When it comes to high school friends, me.
Yeah. So, I remember, and I don't know if you remember this one time. But I remember it was this one time where I came back and I called you. This is after I went to church up here. I called you and I asked where you was. I couldn't get a hold of you for nothing in the world. And I remember I had texted Vaughn. I said, Vaughn, what's CJ at? What's CJ at? All Vaughn told me was, you need to pray for your brother. And I couldn't figure out what for the life of me he was talking about. But he kept saying, you pray for your brother, pray for your brother. And so I said, Vaughn, call him and tell him I'm coming around. Vaughn said, I called him, no answer. And I remember I tweeted something and I said, mad I couldn't see my brother. And you subtweeting shit, You subtweeted me back. And you said, sorry, bro, this wasn't the right time today. And I remember I said something to you like, bro, I know, it's okay. I'm here if you need me. I'm here if you need me.
I remember you say that every day.
I remember this particular time because this was when stuff was really, really bad. And I remember when the hotel I normally stay at when I come up here. I remember I went back to the room and Mama was like, did you get in touch with CJ? You get in touch with him? You get in touch with him? I said, no. And I remember I had broke down. Like, I don't really cry like that. So I broke down real bad. And she was like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I was like, I know something's wrong. I know something's wrong. I can't put my finger on it, but I know something's wrong. What do you think in your mind? What was the lowest point for you? If you can share that. What was the lowest point for you? Because I remember that being the lowest point where I was crazy worried about you. What was the lowest point for you in your mind when it comes to your journey? You started in college. You went through all of that with pressure. You went through all of that with disappointment. What was the lowest point for you where you said, yo, I can't keep being like this. Can't keep sitting in this. What was the lowest point for you, if you remember? And if you can share.
Sorry, babe. I gotta talk about it. But I'm gonna be real. My last relationship was probably the lowest I've ever been. Mind wise, nothing tops. That shit tops the school shit. Like as easy the school shit is, like, nah, my last relationship was fucking ridiculous for like what it did to me mentally. Physically, I was disappointed in myself too. Like shit went ways to where I wasn't raised like that. Like I'll be damned. Like I was raised. My mom has put hands on me for when I fucked up. Like I still don't butt back at mom. Like so for like that, it put me in a place where I was like, yo, I gotta chill. Like I can't take shit too seriously. Like you could take shit seriously, like that's what you're supposed to do. Like how you portray what somebody says to you is on you. Mm-hmm. But I had to get to a point to where like the shit that I did to get us here, because I'm not gonna lie, the shit I did got us into that situation. But the shit that I did, it wasn't worth it. Like once I realized that it wasn't worth it, I was like, yeah, like first off, this relationship can't go no further. Like I've already said sorry as many times as I can. I'm not gonna keep saying sorry again because I'm not a sorry man. Like no, like you're not about to keep doing that shit. I don't give a fuck who you are. You're not about to make me feel sorry for myself. And two, all this bullshit is for what? Because you don't want to trust me again. So it's like, why the fuck we keep trying? So now, I got to get out of this space to where I fucked up with you.
I want you to pause because when that happened, I thought I was hearing. I was like, wait. I heard the background. I was like, wait. I was like, oh God, you're not supposed to be talking about this. Okay, got you. Okay, sorry. Okay, go ahead. Okay, because it scared you. See how I paused just now? It scared me just now. I was like, oh boy, I know I wasn't living right just now. Okay, go ahead. Okay. Ooh. Sorry, y'all. Some background noise popped on and it scared me. That's why I paused. I was like, wait, what am I hearing? And I wanted to make sure I wasn't the only one hearing it because none of y'all said nothing. So okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait, why ain't nobody?
I said, okay, so we just didn't.
Yeah, like as soon as I hear it, I see her do like this here. I said, Lord have mercy. And then I kept hearing it. I was like, okay, I know I ain't going crazy. Okay, all right, okay, go ahead.
I don't even remember where I was at.
You're not gonna make me feel sorry for myself.
Yeah, like it got to that point to where she kept putting it over my head. Like, no matter the situation, like I could fuck around, not take out the trash at night. She'll bring it up. Like it'd be stupid shit like that. And like I'm the type of nigga, and my girl will tell you, like, I'm the type of nigga to blow off an argument now because that shit is not worth it. Like, I will argue with you, like, but after we're done, like, I'm gonna act like that shit never happened because that shit ain't worth it to me. Like, I done seen what it does. I done seen what it do to people who keep having it over somebody's head and that person retaliate. Like, it's not worth it. If you really fuck with that person, you gonna know it's not worth it.
So what was the process like of cleaning up from that time? What was the process like?
I had to do everything opposite.
Okay.
At the time, I was sitting on my ass, didn't have a job, wasn't able to pay the bills. I wasn't in school. Well, if I was in school, I was fucking up in school, not going, doing the same shit I was doing in Miami. Like, Shawty was paying on the bills. She putting gas in my car. She paying for groceries, food, shit like that. Like, I had to do everything opposite. I had to grow the fuck up. So once I got that situation out the way and I was here by myself, like as soon as she left, I don't know what the fuck it was. I guess it was God. Got a job. Legit. The day she left, I had just had the interview. So like, and I got the job like 2 days later. So it's like, as soon as that happened, shit just started going forward. Like, I just like, all right, I'm gonna just push this fucking clothes shit. Y'all make sure y'all watch out. 9 Diamonds clothing coming soon.
No, we're gonna talk about that. We're definitely gonna talk about that.
I had to push clothing shit. At the time, I had got kicked out of Colorado Tech. So I had to call them and go behind my people back, get all the like military information and shit, so I could get back in school without them knowing that I had got kicked out. Let alone that shit did come back up after I graduated. But fuck it, I got my diploma. I ain't give a fuck. I mean, not diploma, degree. My bad. But I had to, like, it legit a mindset switch. Like, it was like, all right, Chris, you're 22, about to be 21, about to be 22. So you're going to be 23, 24, 25. I know you don't want to be this down bad at 23, 24, 25. You don't want to have to depend on a woman or your parents. So everything just switched for me, honestly. Like, my mindset now is totally different from when my mindset was 21. Like, it's still fuck it. Like, it's life. Certain shit you can't handle. Like,
certain things you can't control. Yeah.
Like, I can't handle how she's gonna react to anything that I do, whether it's funny, stupid, or dumb. Like, she's gonna react that way, but I can handle how I react. And I know how to react just enough to where, all right, it's not going to be an argument. We're going to be able to talk about it at least. Back then, it would have been like, what the fuck? Whatever. It would have been some retaliation.
All right. So we're gonna pause right there. Y'all gotta meet me. Y'all gotta meet me back for part 2. I know y'all nosy. Y'all want to know all the business, but hold off. We're gonna talk again part 2 of this open and honest is coming up. So y'all please stay tuned. We'll see y'all soon. Until then, stay black.